Okay, let's unpack this.
Hmm.
We've gotten our hands on a pretty fascinating letter from the government of Canada.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a rare peek behind the curtain, how global discussions like the upcoming G7 Leaders Summit actually get documented.
right. The actual process, finding the blueprint, sort of.
Exactly. It's like finding the blueprint for high-stakes international diplomacy.
And our mission, really, for you listening, is to pull out the critical understandings from this.
Yeah.
We'll explore how these major international events are precisely distilled and communicated.
And why that matters, right? Why it matters for you as like a well-informed global citizen.
Exactly.
So the event itself, the June 2025 G7 Leaders Summit, it's in Kananaskis, Alberta.
Okay.
And this one's significant. The letter, it's from Ugo Therian, Canada's Director General for G7 Planning.
Mm.
And it reveals this summit commemorates the 50th anniversary of G7 participation since 1976.
Wow, 50 years. That's a huge milestone.
It really is. But how does a document, actually capture all that half century of global stuff without just being like a dry history lesson?
Well, that's what's insightful here, I think. It's the type of document.
Okay.
It's called the official G7 Canada Kananaskis Alberta Summit Global Briefing Report. Review.
Review. That's right.
So this isn't just a basic summary. It's specifically designed, the letter says, to provide vital insights and key outcomes
Ah, okay.
and an in-depth analysis.
Right.
Now, for a 50th anniversary, that really hints at something more. Maybe you'll look back.
For like a retrospective analysis.
Exactly. How G7 approaches have, evolved over 5 decades.
Yeah.
That's a very unique lens, far beyond just meeting notes.
That makes sense. And this commitment, it's not solely a government thing, is it?
No, not at all. The letter really emphasizes this strong collaboration.
Between the government of Canada and the Group of Nations.
Right. And they specifically highlight Chris Atkins from Group of Nations.
I saw that, an independent publisher known for chronicling these summits.
Yeah. You get this. Nearly 3 decades he's been doing this. A 29-year dedication, it says.
Wow. So while the letter praises this, calls his past reports exceptional, like for the Charlevoix Summit in 2018,
Mm-hmm. Valuable insights, comprehensive summaries.
does relying so much on one person, even an exceptional one, introduce maybe a specific viewpoint or, I don't know, subtle biases?
That's a really interesting point to raise. I mean, consistency is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
His long involvement ensures a specific, consistent
A
lens.
strength for continuity, maybe?
Or, as you said, maybe a singular perspective. But the stated goal seems to be about creating a reliable historical record through this partnership.
Okay.
And connecting this back, the main objective of the report itself. It's about getting accessible information out there.
To shape global discourse? That sounds ambitious.
Well, yeah, they plan to put it on the official G7 website, promote it on social media, ensure broad access.
Which ties back to why these summits matter in the first place.
Exactly. Fostering informed discussions, finding innovative solutions to global challenges.
Okay, now here's where it gets really interesting for you, listening in.
Mm-hmm.
Because this level of detailed public reporting, it kind of shifts things, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It means you're not just reacting to headlines anymore.
Right. You're potentially getting access to the same kind of in-depth analysis that policymakers see.
Which empowers you, hopefully, to engage with a level of insight that's usually, kept behind closed doors. More for insiders.
So what does this all mean then? What's the takeaway?
Whoa.
This letter, it really does pull back the curtain. It shows how deliberate documentation is, maybe changing high-level diplomacy, making it more transparent.
It certainly suggests that. It suggests being truly informed isn't just about the final communique.
It's about understanding the depth, the collaboration, the rigor behind it all.
Which, leads to a pretty important question for you to think about. How might this intentional effort, this transparency in conveying summit outcomes through detailed reviews, how might that influence things?
You mean beyond just public discussion?
Yeah. Could it influence the actual decisions made at these summits? Could wider access push leaders towards more accountability?
Or even spark new ideas, new insights coming from the public because they have this detailed information?
Exactly. What new perspectives might emerge when these reviews are so widely available? Something to consider.